After years of waiting for the barrage of extravagant firepower, waiting for the visceral joy of tearing flesh and snapping bone, waiting for the flourish of poison blades and visceral warp taint. The sweet caress of anticipation has finally been delivered to us. And the chorus of excess is finally unleashed. Today we bear witness to the lurid magnificence of the Emperor's children, making their long-awaited arrival as they prepare to settle an old score with the dreaded Black Legion.
Lord Cacophonous everywhere, it's time to get ready for multiple sonic booms as I deploy the all-new Emperor's Children. How exciting. So today I'm running the Mercurial Host attachment, which allows me to re-roll advanced rolls, which does synergize with the army rules quite well, which I'll go over throughout the game. Heading up the army is Lucius the Eternal. Now with Lone Operative, he is really nasty in combat and also comes with fights first. That's nice. We move over to battle line and I have a unit of 10 Infractors and 2 units of 5 Tormentors. That's 2 of the 5 Shooty Boys who can also infiltrate and 1 big blob of the 10 Choppy Boys who also get Scout. Leading the Choppy Boys I have the new Emperor's Children Lord called the Lord Exultant. He gives them lethal hits, which is nice, plus he can carve things up real nice in combat, once per game getting an extra 3 attacks. We move over to the heart of every Emperor's Children army in my opinion, the Noise Marines. Now coming in units of 6, I am running 3 units of them with the Blastmaster trimmings, and leading up one of those is the return of Eddie, who is now a Lord Cacophonist. He gives lethal sustained hits to the unit, plus he can do some mortal wound damage himself. Now all Noise Marines have reduced range now, 18 inches, so I have got 3 Rhinos to go with them to deliver them across the battlefield, which also comes with some extra cool rules, which I'll show you in the game. Finally, I have a unit of 5 Terminators. That brings the list to 1,500 points when I take 1 enhancement, which is Stooped in Suffering. Eddie's going to be having that, and that gives him bonuses at firing against units which are under strength, including a +1 to wound if they're under half strength. So that's it, guys. Let's see what the Black Legion bring. If they bring a lot of guns, we could be in trouble because it's a pretty infantry-heavy list. I'm looking forward to putting it through its paces.
We've got a score to settle with these pesky Emperor's Children. The Black Legion are here, being led by none other than Abaddon the Despoiler. He's here, he means business. He is joined by a unit of 5 Terminators as his honor guard. We have a Dark Commune as well as the second character. They're going to be joining a unit of 10 Cultists for some nice sticky objective action and to keep them nice and safe. And then I have one more character today, which is a Sorcerer. I've given him the Eye of Abaddon to help me with my command point access. He is joining a unit of 10 Legionnaires, just plain old Legionnaires. He's just, mainly choppy. We've got a melter gun, a plasma gun, and a couple of heavy melee weapons in there as well. They're going to be riding into battle in a Chaos Rhino. I've got a unit of 10 Felgor Beastmen because I think they're amazing. They're very fun. They can come on nice and early from Strategic Reserve. I have a Forge Fiend for some firepower with 3 Ectoplasma Cannons all the way around. I have a unit of 5 Havocs, mainly to see how they do in comparison to a Noise Marine. I think they might be up against it a little bit. And then finally, I've got 2 units of Raptors, 2 units of 5. We have a Melter Gun in each of those and a Plasma Pistol and a Power Fist on the Sergeants. That's it! Nice, easy, 1,500 point game. Let us go to battle and rid the world of this Slaneshi filth. Today's mission is Take and Hold, being played on a Hammer and Anvil deployment. The mission rule is Prepared Positions. Well, it's been a long time coming.
A long time coming. 6 editions I waited for this. The Emperor's Children are here, and let me tell you, I'm very excited about this. So, let me tell you what I've got. Terminators up in the sky. I've got Noise Marines in each Rhino, and Eddie, my Lord Cacophonist, is in that Rhino behind Mr. Lucius himself.
Oh, Mr. Lucius.
These have infiltrated, little demonstration there, just a few inches forward.
That's very nice. I mean, he's a good example here. So our old Emperor's Children army is basically in the bin.
Yes.
So we've sort of redone the whole thing. Fletcher has been busying himself. Busying in the painting studio, getting all of this ready. So basically we've got 2 army boxes which have been painted. Lucius is here just because we have our old Lucius, but all the new stuff's coming. Once we receive it, we'll get it painted up and get it on the battlefield. You'll see it on demand first, of course. But if you want to get started now, we have a painting tutorial from Fletcher coming to on demand very soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And we have a second on Emperor's Children Battle Report coming this week.
Yeah, featuring the Demons detachments.
Yeah.
Slanesh Demons can be run with them now. And a Land Raider.
Yeah, which he's just finished.
Yes, he's just finished, yeah. So a Land Raider's coming. That's going to be a very interesting list as well.
Yeah. And the full Codex review is on demand as well. And that is a spicy meatball, let me tell you. We have some thoughts.
Lots of thoughts. Is it competitive? Is it not? What's good? What's not?
What's
really
here? What's
interesting
not?
book. Wow, it's a big one.
And that's available right now. So sign up, get your filthy Slaneshi teeth sunk into that one because it's a spicy meatball. Anyway, I've got some Legionnaires in that Rhino with the Sorcerer. I've got my Terminator on the ground. I've got some Beastmen on the way in and some Raptors in space as well.
Okay, very cool. So we rolled up. I'm going first, which means that I'm about to do my scout move. I can demonstrate that as well. There we go.
Today's video is brought to you thanks to the support from our on-demand members. It's due to their amazing support that we're able to produce shows just like this one. As well as supporting the channel, our members get access to at least 2 additional battle reports every week, as well as full Codex reviews, painting tutorials, 10 multi-episode narrative campaigns, all of our competitive 40k league games, and so much more. And we add to our library of content every single week. You can join our on-demand community today by downloading our app or heading to the website. And right now we have an introductory offer for new customers, so there's never been a better time to join on demand. Thanks for watching. Let's get back to the show.
It's the command phase. I got myself a CP, which is real nice. I drew Established Locus and I drew Containment. So 2 action cards. I think I can pull off both of these in one way or another for a couple of points here or there. So let's get to it.
Yeah, my Focus of Hatred unit for this turn are your Infractors.
Okay. Infract me. Thanks. The Tormentors begin the advance of the Emperor's Children battle line towards the center of the battlefield here on the right flank, holding this objective. This Rhino actually advanced, getting a 4, and you could re-roll that with the detachment rule as well, which is quite nice, but I kept the 4, and given the new Emperor's Children Rhino rules, this unit can now disembark even after the Rhino advanced. My Infractors, led by the Lord Exultant, have already begun their move, moving to within this ruin here, getting within 6 inches of the center, and they will do the Established Locus action. Lone Operative Lucius now moves 8 inches, he's fast, up by the Infractors. Eddie's Rhino, also got a 4 in the advance, so I didn't re-roll it. And then Eddie will disembark, and this will get the Noise Marine squad to within 18 inches of Abaddon's Terminators. This Rhino will just continue to help secure the objective, whilst the Tormentors also spread out. We're going to open up with Eddie, against Abaddon and the Terminators.
Nice.
Okay, so I've got 2 Blastmasters in there, and I've got 4 Sonic Blasters. Eddie's Screamer pistols are not in range, they're only 12 inches. Everyone else is in range. Are you going to do anything?
I'm spending a command point on Contemptuous Disregard.
Lovely, so you reduce my AP?
Yes!
Okay, we're going to open up with the Blastmasters first.
Noise Marines!
I've got 6 shots at strength 10, effectively -1 now after your strats. But Eddie gives them sustained 1.
That's nice. Oh, go on, Eddie! Go on, Eddie!
That's all hit, plus another 3. Strength 10, toughness 5.
Yeah!
2s. Well, it's gone quite well, Beard.
They strength 10!
Yeah.
Wow!
6, 7, 8 wounds.
8 wounds?
8 wounds now. These are only -1 now because of your Contemptuous Disregard.
Okay. Do these ignore cover?
They do.
They
All
do
of the
ignore
noise
cover.
weaponry ignores cover.
-1.
Yeah, so 1s and 2s fail. Hey, not bad.
What's the damage?
3.
Okay, that's 3 dead Terminators.
Okay, it's just 3.
Ah.
3. Okay, now we've got the actual Sonic Blasters. Now these are damage 2.
Okay.
And will effectively be no minus AP because of your contemptuous disregard.
Very good.
2 sustained. So I'll turn those into hits. And I'll remove these misses. Okay, there you go. Sort of bit friendlier that. Bit friendlier. To wound you, 4s, strength 5. That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
It's 3 wounds.
These are -1, right?
Then minus none because you're
Minus none.
contemptuous. Okay, it's 2 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so I've actually killed 3
You
and
actually
done
have.
2 damage on another.
Nice.
Now, any future battle shock test that you take will be at -1. Speaking of which, I have a Doom Siren on Eddie. The Doom Siren goes off on 4s, it's 3 shots or 3 hits, and you take 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, right, so that's 4 dead Terminators.
Yes.
Youch!
Youch indeed! And now we can show off how the army rule actually works, because this Noise Marine unit, you're probably thinking, oh my goodness, it will go into a bad and nuke him now. Actually, they can't do that, because both units had to advance. Whilst they can still fire after they advance, I have to pick a different target.
Yeah.
So they're going to go for the cultists.
Yeah.
2 Blast Masters and a bunch of Sonic Blasters.
This is my anvil unit here.
To the Sonic Blasters here. There's no sustained on this unit. There's no Lord Cacophonist in it. It's just
Everyone's
Eddie.
like, when did they get so strong? They used to be so small and puny.
That, my friend, is 5 wounds at AP -1.
I have my invulnerable state.
I understand.
My flock of cultists.
I understand.
3, you've killed 3 of them. They've been
killed 3.
pulverized by sound.
We're now going to go in for our multi-frequency Blast Masters.
Oh.
So this is double the shots.
Okay.
12 shots, here we go. Oh, that's nice. Okay, strength here is 6.
Yeah.
So 2's to wound.
Very nice.
Oh, okay, so that's 3, 6, 9, 10 wounds. And these are at -2, Beard. So
And
you got
it's
your
still my invulnerable.
You got your invuln.
My
You
invulnerable
got your
state.
invuln.
I've passed 3 of them, so
Nice.
you've killed 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 1 left.
Oh,
One
okay.
crappy cultist remains.
You'll be happy to know that that's it.
That was a strong opening salvo.
It was an opening cacophony, yes, with a terrifying crescendo, which ended in me scoring 3 points for containment
Nice.
with my tormentors, and me scoring 2 points for establishing a locus in the center of the battlefield for a total of 5 points.
Excellent.
Yes.
Right, my command phase. I've drawn Air denial and secure no man's land. Okay, air denial is a problem because
You have quite a lot of models there.
you do. They are my focus of hatred target,
They are.
which is pleasant. I need to figure out what to do with my Abaddon because you have done some denting into his honor guard and now he's all out in the wind, but it's okay. I've got plenty of assets to deal with some of these noise marines, so
Yeah, they're only 2 wounds. Then they're only toughness 5.
we'll begin the movement phase with my Rhino full of Legionnaires. It's tempting to get them out, however there are stratagems which can be used to run away.
Which I'm going to demonstrate right now. 1 CP on Dark Vigor. Since you've moved within 9 inches of me, this unit can now move 6 inches. I'm going to move backwards, which will get them out of line of sight of that Forge Fiend, because I want to try and keep Eddie alive. He's kind of like my prize unit.
Over here, the Dark Commune are advancing to seek shelter behind this building. They've stickified my home objective and they're moving on for things to do in later turns. You're dead. Meanwhile, the Forge Fiend's going to make his way out from behind the cover to get line of sight. Abaddon is going to shuffle this way a bit to make sure his Paragon of Hatred aura goes off so he can reroll his hits. The Havocs, feeling very put out by the arrival of the Noise Marines, they sort of trundle in. They say, why are we so short now? We used to be very, very impressive, and now we're not. But we've got some autocannons which will fire into the infractors in the middle and show them how it's done, maybe. And finally, the Beastmen have arrived. The Bray Herd are here. They have an objective to steal and some Emperor's Children Space Marines to attempt to scratch. Right, shooting phases here. It's time to unleash my Forge Fiend's ectoplasmic cannons. Show you some real noise. Know what I mean?
Yeah, real nice. I'm going to spend a CP on Capricious Reactions, which is a good old classic. -1 to hit. Goodbye.
Caprice. Very nice. That's all right.
Ooh.
That's 7.
Ooh.
7.
Ooh, +3 for blast.
+3 for blast.
Yeah, so unfortunately a 6-person unit.
Nice that.
Not for me.
6 is a sustained.
Oh.
I'm rolling my hits as well.
Woo! Woo!
I am a paragon of
Okay.
hatred.
Yee. Ooh. Yee.
Jiminy crickets. So I've only missed you once, and it's 3 sustained.
Right in the old
It's getting hot.
cacophony.
Getting
there.
noisy.
Yeah.
Right in the cough.
Yeah.
Need some salve.
So you
for that.
just straight 10, was it? Just twos.
Only the one devastating wound. And 9
9.
regular wounds at -3, if you would be so kind.
8, 9. Okay.
My guns also damage 3.
-3, you say?
I do say.
Okay. So it needs 5s, 6s, 5s. 5s assuming cover from the thing. So yes, they are. That damage, was it?
3.
That's the whole squad.
That was very, very powerful. Let me see if I do suffer any consequences. Oh, I don't.
No consequences.
Keeping it cool.
You get the whole cake, you eat the whole cake, and you don't gain any weight.
No.
Wow.
The War Master is next. The Talon of Horus manages to blow 2 of the Noise Marines out of existence with his mighty Talon. The Terminator did help with another wound, but that is 2 Noise Marines down. Last thing to do in the shooting phase is my Havocs. So they're going to try and, get some decorum back.
Yeah.
Prove they're necessary.
They're tougher than Noise Marines.
Exactly. The Focus of Hatred is on your unit in the middle there. You must be destroyed. So I can reroll my hits, which is nice. I missed you a lot. I've got sustained on the older.
Oh, got a couple of sustain there.
Oh, nice that. That's nice. Are they toughness 4 in the middle?
4, yeah.
Oh, these are strength 9. Ooh. Strength. Oh! 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 wounds. There's no AP here because you are getting cover from the mighty building over there.
Right, so we rely on our corrupt power armor. Oh, I've done well.
Nice.
I've done well. I did fail 2.
Yeah.
You are damaged 2.
Oh, yes.
That's 2 infractors infracted.
He's actually damaged 3, which is even cooler. On to the charge phase. Rhino versus Rhino combat. Must take the objective from it. That's a double 1. That's very sad. I'm going to spend a CP actually because I need that objective. Wonderful. A 7, exactly what I needed. Well, actually, it's 1 more than what I needed. Rah! A mighty combat indeed. Worthy of a battle report. Over here, the beastmen are going to charge into the dead. What are they called? Oh, no matter what they're called. The dead! Yeah! Breachburn! Okay, it's the fight phase. The beastmen are in and they're ready to cleave you to pieces. I'm going to go lethal with my Dark Pact, which I've passed. Oh, very brave little beastmen they are. 1,
Got a lethal hit.
2 lethal hits.
got
An
a
incredible amount of misses. I think they're just excited to be there.
Yeah. They were surprised they made it into combat actually.
What?
And they're galloping in.
They have just appeared through the warp, I suppose. Right, so that is 4 wounds, please. No AP.
No app. Oh, you do a wound on me.
Oh, that's nice.
You do a wound.
I'm going to go with the chainsword on the Bray Lord, Bray Master, whatever he's called. Yeah. The Lord. Oh, that's 2 wounds. That is.
Oh, he's got a bit of strength on him, hasn't he?
Big choppy.
Oh, I do make both of those, I'm afraid.
Right. We then have the corrupted stave. The corrupted. Oh, 1 lethal and 1 missy. -1, please.
That does go through, I'm afraid.
Oh, it's 2 damage.
You kill the Marine.
The last thing to do. The great weapon. Hit. It's a lethal hit. Another lethal hit. Said Melchin. That is 2 damage, please.
Oh, what? You killed 2 Noise Marines? Well, 2 Emperor's children, forgive me. Okay, that's absolutely devastating. How dare you dirty goat? Right, I want to hit you back.
Yeah, fair enough.
4 power sword swings from my champion.
Oh, champignon! Bonjour.
That's 2 hits. Bonjour indeed. Oh! -2. Do you have an invulnerable save?
I do not. I am merely a goat.
I've killed 2 of your goats. Yep. Back to the farm with you, sir.
Yeah.
We then have 2 surviving Noise Marines.
Okay.
Sorry,
hope they're not
tormentors,
noise
forgive
marines.
me. They're tormentors, I said.
Transformers over
Don't
there.
torment me. What's your toughness, sir?
My toughness is 4, thank you.
That's 1 wound, sir.
1.1 wound, sir.
That's 1 wound, sir.
That is 1 save,
Oh,
sir.
you dirty, dirty goat. I
Meh.
hate goats. There's something about them, you know, the way they look at you.
That is the end of my turn. The
Yeah.
rhino fought the rhino. My rhino did 1 wound to your rhino. Your rhino did not do any wounds to my rhino.
No.
And
no.
so on forever
The
and
most
ever.
exciting combat in the 41st millennium.
That was
ever.
great. I'm sorry you guys missed it. That's it. That's my turn done. I have got 5 points for secure no man's land, thanks to my goats and my rhino. I am going to get rid of area denial because the middle of the board is a problem, and I'm not willing to deal with it right now. So that, my friend, is my turn done.
Okay, good thigh slap there.
Thank you.
Speaking of slapping thighs, Slanesh, it's my turn next. Okay, it's my command phase, everyone. I've got marks for death and I've got assassination.
Oh.
The little spicy ones there. Which are your marks for death targets, sir?
Right, I've put it on the Forge Fiend.
Yep.
I've put it on Abaddon.
Yep.
Oh, but then he is also assassinatable. No, I'm going to put it on the Havocs, the Forge Fiend, and my Rhino. I changed my mind. He'll be worth like 1,000,000 points.
Controversial. Well, the Tormentors are going to fall back round here because, given my army rules, I'll still be able to do stuff after this. I've begun moving Eddie's Noise Marine squads, trying to cling close to the walls so we're out of line of sight of the Forge Fiends, but also within range now of Abaddon and friends. This Rhino over here will fall back this way. This Noise Marine unit disembarks and then moves towards the enemy Rhino. Having defiled this objective, these Tormentors now move off to seek new prey. The Rhino will shuffle back this way, just securing the objective for further deep strike deterrent. The terrifying Lucius the Eternal rolled a 6 on his advance, no reroll required, and it gets him right into this ruin here, just over an inch away from those cultists. The Lord Exultant commands his unit to advance, and they also roll a 6, doing terrifyingly well here, surrounding the enemy Rhino. Nasty. The Rhino here just move into the center of the battlefield. And the final bit of the movement phase is a deep strike by the Terminator unit from behind this building, out of Overwatch, and ready to launch a devastating assault. We begin the shooting phase with another beautiful choir of Slanesh. Eddie and friends, into Abaddon and Lone Friend.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we've got 2 Sonic Blasters, and now I've also got Eddie's pistols in range as well.
Oh, good for Eddie.
Yeah.
I'm
You
going to
doing
do
anything?
Contentious Disregard again and keep my fingers crossed.
Right, Sonic Blasters.
Ooh.
Sonic Blasters. Sustained.
Sonic Boom.
Sustained. Okay, and to wound you, sir.
Yes, please feel free.
That is 3 wounds. Normally, it would have an app, but it doesn't have an app here.
Not today, Satan. No, I'm okay.
We then have our pistols.
Okay.
Pistola.
What does a noise pistol sound like?
Oh dear, that was not good. Except Eddie hits on 2, so weirdly, kind of worked out.
Good for Eddie.
Good for Eddie, eh? Steady, steady Eddie. That's 3 more wounds.
3 more?
3 more wounds.
No, sir. Away with you.
Then we're going to have to go to the heavy firepower of the Blast Masters.
Or you could just not.
No, definitely going to do that. Oh, no sustain this time. Not lucky this time. But it is 2s to wound. It remains 2s to wound, Mr. Beard. That is 4 wounds. This will be -1 though, despite your
-1.
heretic armor of contempt. Ooh. Okay.
So
right.
1 Terminator goes bang.
1 Terminator goes bang. That would be 3 damage on the despoiler.
It would be.
Have you got something to stop that?
Oh, I mean, I could do a CP re-roll, couldn't I?
Good. Now would be the time to determine if that is what you wish to do.
You know what? I'm going to be very brave and roll with it.
Okay. Now, I'm going to let you can take it back if you like, because don't forget, I've got 3d6 here to roll for mortal wounds on 4s or more from my
okay.
Doom Siren. Yeah, he's got more than 6 wounds, doesn't he?
He has 9.
The mortal wounds. You take 1 more mortal wound in addition.
Okay.
So you've lost 4 wounds. You are still ready to despoil. The Rhino opens up with its Combi Bolter and Havoc launcher into the Beastmen, slaying several of the goats back to whence they came. The Tormentors that just left my home objective leveled a melter gun and plasma gun into the Rhino, only rolling 1 on the damage with the melter, but I did use a CP here and re-rolled it into a 5, so it's starting to smoke. The Noise Marines unleash a devastating cacophony against the Rhino, finally destroying it in a huge explosion with devastating results across all units surrounding it.
I have lost one of my Legionnaires in the explosion, but have done some good damage in retaliation with my exploding Rhino.
Certainly have. This was a kill, plus a wound on another. 1 wound over here, and one of these Noise Marines also slain, as well as further damage to the Rhino. Both of my remaining Rhinos open up, including the one that fell back because it can target a different target to the one that it was in combat with, and I managed to kill 1 more Marine and put a wound on another. Havocs. We're in the charge phase. Can I do the unthinkable? A surprise assault on a Baden with a charge, and they fail on the roll of a 4. We then move over to Lucius, who will charge the cultists. 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got no issue moving in, so he smashes through the wall and engages with them like so. And then finally we have the Infractors all the way over yonder. They will charge. Yes, they shall move directly in to the Legionnaires. With a flurry of his whip, sustained hits 1, attacks go off on the Dark Commune, ripping them asunder and killing the character. Assassinate for me. I didn't mention it before, but these Tormentors were eligible to charge back in. And in doing so, they killed 3 more of the Beastmen and also took 1 wound back in return. Time to see what the Infractors can do. So I've got 7 remaining, including the 1 Sergeant with a power sword. All attack, they do have precision. I'm not going to specifically target the Sorcerer, so I'm just going to go for your unit. Are you doing anything?
I'm going to do Contemptuous Disregard again.
Okay.
For -1 to your AP.
Okay, and you're already -1 to hit as well with the Sorcerer.
It's my Sorcerer, yeah, prescience.
Okay, now I'm re-rolling wounds because I'm on an objective.
That's what my unit done do as well.
Yeah, right, now to hit you, 4s, but I've got lethal hits because my Lord Exultant is in there.
That's nice.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 automatic wounds.
Lovely.
You are -1 to hit, so
Yes.
I'm going to remove these misses like so. 3s, 2. Okay, and then to wound you, 4s.
Wound away.
But re-rolling. Re-rolling.
Reloading.
Re-rolling. Ooh.
Ooh.
So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wounds, normally at -1, but you have your corrupt armor of contempt.
Oh, that's gone very well, isn't it?
My goodness.
So you've killed, 1 was already on a wound,
So I've killed
and then
him.
you've killed another one.
Okay, so I've killed 2.
Yeah.
And then I've got the power sword.
Oh, there's more, is there?
There's more. That's 3 hits, 1 of which is a lethal.
Okay.
And then to wound you. That's another 2. So that's 3 wounds, and this will be at -1 AP.
-1.
That puts another wound through. So I've
Okay.
killed 2.
Yes.
1's just lost a wound.
Yes.
Then I've got the Lord Exultant.
Oh, no.
He is popping his euphoric strike.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yes, he gets an additional 3 attacks on his melee weapons.
Oh, that's not nice.
So first we're going to open up with his Rupture Lash, which is extra attack. So 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks.
I don't want to be ruptured.
No, that's strength 4, -1. Well, -2 now, because it also gives an additional AP.
Oh.
He hits you on 2s, no lethals there. He gets the reroll wound ability. Oh, that's absolutely savage. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
6 wounds?
6 wounds.
These are AP 2?
At AP, well, effectively 1 after your... Okay, so kills another,
No.
and then does a wound on another.
Good grief.
So I've killed 3 and 1 wound on another.
Okay.
Now we do the Phoenix Power Spear.
Why is there more attacks?
Now it's got 5 attacks, but plus 3 attacks because I've popped the once per battle thing. Lethal. And that's a miss. And then to wound you. +1 to wound here. I believe they get to reroll wounds because I'm part of that unit. That is 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
Another 6.
6 wounds, sir.
Good grief. What's the AP?
The AP, unfortunately, is effectively -3.
-3. But -2.
Sorry, -2, I mean, yes.
Okay, so 2 more have gone through.
So, oh wow, that's amazing. These are damage 2.
Okay, so you've killed 5 then in total. Nice. I will fight you back.
Okay.
You beast. You cut down my men.
I did, yeah.
Some of them have not been cut down and they will kill you now. We're going sustained on the old Dark Pact. Well, that's not gone well, is it? It's not a good start. Luckily, that was just my chainsaw.
The guileless Slanesh.
He was merely distraction for the heavy melee weapons.
I see.
What an exciting name. Heavy melee weapon, attack! 1 sustain, that's a full host. Hang on a minute. Oh, I do hit you on 3s. It's nice. Strength 8, it's 2s to wound you here. Oof. Re-rolling, because I also re-roll my wounds if you are on an objective marker. Yes, thank you. Okay. That is 6 wounds, an AP, a 2.
Oof. 6, favoured of Slanesh.
Giant axes. Oh,
yeah, that's 5.
Nice.
Damage 2.
Damage 2. Good grief.
5 dead infractors.
That's some large, heavy melee weapons. And then finally the Sorcerer. Oh, a sustain from the Sorcerer. Go on, the Sorcerer. 3s to wound. Luckily, he can also re-roll his wounds. Okay, not much better. That is 3 wounds, please, at -1.
-1 this time? 1.
1.
Yeah.
D3 damage.
3.
What is the big
Kills
3?
another. That's 6 dead infractors.
Don't want to alarm you. You have been given the gift of chaos. You need to do a leadership check. And if you fail, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Ooh. I pass, I'm afraid.
You accept the gift and say thank you.
The Exultant says, oh yes. Well, that concludes my turn.
Very nice.
Very interesting combat over there. You will retain control of that objective. Whew. But that said, I have scored quite a bit of points here. I've got assassination for your cultists and friends, and marked for death.
And you've mullered a large portion of my armour.
So that was 10 points I got there. Yeah. Very pleasant.
Bueno.
So now over to you. I do know that you have some raptors somewhere.
Oh yes. All right, I've been taking some licks, but I've still got a few assets left.
Yeah, not to mention the spoiler, by the way.
Yeah, I'm getting nowhere near Lucius.
Please, judge me.
Mr. Fights first. No, thank you. I'm going to
judge
blow him
me.
up with the force field. I ended up drawing 4 cards with Cull the Horde and Recover Assets, but I've ended up with Containment and Engage in all fronts. Okay. Cull the Horde I can't get, and I spent a CP to get rid of Recover Assets, because that's no bueno. So these are better. Containment's... But it's all right. I've got 10 points on the primary because I have managed to stay onto this one down here.
Battle shock. Nice.
Forgive me, I did forget to re-roll some of my hits down there because they are my focus of hatred target. But I kind of love the Emperor's Children, so I can't hate them that much.
The main thing you missed with were the chain swords.
Yeah, I've mullered them with the heavy melee weapons.
Rolled really well. I pretty much everything died.
They should be dead anyway, so it's fine. It all comes out of the wash. Right. So I've got some stuff to do. I've got some raptors to bring in.
Ooh,
and some Emperor's Children to caress. We'll begin the movement phase with the Baden. He sort of turns to regard. He goes, "Oh, no, thank you." He's going to come over here to start a fight with some Terminators.
Unbelievable. Well, what I will do is, in order to save Lucius, is I'm going to spend a CP on Dark Vigor, and I'm actually going to run him here because this is a true LOS blocking wall, and that will protect him from the Forge Fiend.
We shall both flee. The Beastmen may be goats, but they are not stupid goats. They are going to fall back, still on the objective, but open up these Emperor's Children for some firepower. The Havocs make their way through this ruined building to aim their autocannons into the Tormentors and save the goats. Movement is done.
Yeah.
I have brought my raptors down from the dark heavens. We're going to do containment with both of those, one on this board edge and one on your board edge.
Ouch.
6 points.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch.
Good.
You want some more ouch?
Yeah.
It's Forge Fiend time, baby!
Hey, you moved him so you can see Eddie and friends.
We're going to try and finish off Eddie in his big, stupid failed my Dark Pact.
Oh, that's real nice.
I take the big 3 mortal wounds. There's a high chance I could kill myself here because I'm going to do the old overcharge, the demonic ordnance.
Okay.
Exciting. We are going to go sustained.
Okay.
I get a very average amount of shots. That's 5.
And I'm no longer 5 models in the unit, so no blast.
No blast. Damn and blast.
Oh.
I've rolled 3 1s.
You get to re-roll for
I can
Abaddon?
re-roll because of Abaddon. I still miss you twice.
Wow, okay.
He's running out of ectoplasma.
Yeah.
And puff. I've wounded
2
you
wounds.
twice.
Okay, okay.
Just the twice.
This minus?
-3.
Okay, so effectively -2 because I'm in cover. Can I get some saves? I can't.
Good.
So that will kill 2 noise marines.
I haven't exploded myself.
Oh, okay, but 2 noise marines dead. Eddie's still alive.
They are still alive. Down here, the Legionnaires and the Sorcerer have shot their pistols at close range into the Emperor's Children here. I've managed to finish off the last remaining chap, but the Lord Exultant shrugged the rest of it off with his mighty and vulnerable saves. On his way to the Terminators, the Talon of Horus is held aloft by Abaddon and does manage to finish off the last of the Noise Marines and does a couple of wounds onto Eddie. A tale of woe and dark smiting. The Havocs did their Dark Pact, failed, lost their champion, and took a mortal wound on another. We then unleashed our autocannons into the Emperor's Children on the objective to finish them off. Unfortunately, I didn't finish off any of them. I didn't even do a wound. Shocking! Just the one charge to do after that shocking display of firepower. Abaddon into the Terminators. He does make it on a 6. Draconian held aloft. He comes for them. The Warman.
Okay, this is nerve-wracking. If I hopefully can survive.
I mean, Slanesh kind of likes Abaddon.
Yeah, well, he's marked by all.
Yeah. We're going Sustained
Sustained.
with the other I can re-roll at least, because he is Abaddon.
You do get 1 sustained.
You get 1 Sustained, that's reasonable.
Okay.
That's reasonable. It'll be 2s to wounds.
Oof.
Be 2s to wounds. I can't roll that 1. So that is 3, 6, 7, 8 wounds,
3,
please.
4, 5, 6,
Be
7.
so kind.
Damage 3.
Yes. Well. Well, you're a big spoil sport, aren't you? It's the War Master, for goodness sake. These slithery, fuckatash.
Well, you kill 1.
Oh, good.
Okay, it's Lord Exultant time into your Legionnaires. It's Rupture Lash first.
Those Terminators.
Your -1 to hit doesn't matter. Hit you on 3s anyway. The Terminators are doing quite well.
They're doing it remarkably well.
That's 2 wounds, AP -1, please.
AP 1.
You were quite upset
Because you said
with me
please.
off camera. Oh, so 1 is killed.
You've killed my
This was on 1
chainsaw
wound.
man.
Okay, then I've got the Lance Spear. It's not Lance anymore because I've not charged, but... missed you 3 times because of that ruddy -1. 2 wounds though. And this now is at -2.
-2.
Both go through.
What's the damage?
Damage 2.
Oh, it's only the Sorcerer left.
Oh, the Sorcerer and the Exalted are all that remain.
Why are you so small? I'm sorry, I'm old.
The Chaos Terminators now hit you back, Mr. Beard.
Okay.
The Power Fists.
I'm doing contemptuous disregard. Oh. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Toughness.
My toughness is 5.
That is 4 wounds, so effectively AP -1 so far. So 2 damage goes through, and then the Chain Fist.
Okay. Please don't open
2
me up.
hits. 2 hits.
Please. I'm the War Master.
Oh, fails to wound. Oh, still alive.
Finally, the Chaos Sorcerer does manage to bring down the Lord Exultant. My focus of hatred has finally been quelled. I have run him through with my Sorcerer's Sword. It's my turn complete. It was a good turn, but I do feel a bit nervous now. I've got containment for 6 with my 2 Raptor units.
Yep.
And engagement front is also complete for 4. The problem I have now is that I only killed 1 Terminator. And Abaddon's got 3 wounds left.
Killed the Exaltant and all of my Infractors though.
But my Sorcerer's out in the winds. Yeah. My basement, I didn't kill them. What's gonna happen now?
That was unlucky. I do pick up 15 for the primary now.
It's not good. It's not good.
Good for me. It's my turn 3. It's time for the Mercurial host to really bring out its slippery fangs.
Slippery fangs?
Yes. They become slippery once they all of the blood.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, it's really unpleasant. Anyway, overwhelming force. and engage on all fronts.
Keep your slippery fangs away from me, pal.
Slippery fangs! Yes, sir! Okay, so my slippery fangs are going to start some moving, and I've got some things to deal with here. Things everywhere. Eddie moves over to the objective, eyeing up the sorcerer as he aims to avenge the Exultant. The Noise Marine squad advances into the ruin so that it can deal with these newly emerged raptors. Meanwhile, the Infractors will move this way to deal with the raptors on my right flank. Meanwhile, the Terminators will take advantage of army rule to fall back from Abaddon. They will be able to target the Forge Fiend. And now I'll spend a CP on the stratagem Honor the Prince, which allows Lucius to auto-advance 6 inches, and this insane duelist comes right for Abaddon himself. Let's open with another discordant round of sonic weaponry, shall we?
Yeah.
Into your raptors. We open up with sonic blasters.
Okay.
So they all hit but one.
That's very loud of you.
Strength 5. Toughness 4. There we go. That washes out. That's only 5 wounds at AP -1.
Just
but each one will be a kill.
Oh.
Well, that's 4 dead raptors. Then I've got 6 Blastmaster shots. Oh, that's 5 more hits. These will be 2s to wounds. Okay, that's 3 wounds at AP -2 on the last one.
3 wounds. Only AP2?
Only AP2.
Pathetic.
No, he's dead.
So close.
That is close though. Right, so the Noise Marines have wiped the raptors out there. That was good.
That was good.
Meanwhile, the Tormentors overcharge and open up against the raptors. This one in his glee does kill 2 of the raptors, but also rolls a 1 on his hazardous, killing himself. And the Plasma Pistol takes out another, with the Melter also doing a wound on 1 more. Between Eddie and the 2 rhinos, we managed to plink off 3 wounds on that sorcerer, but he still remains standing on 1 wound remaining. I'm not annoyed. The rhino in the center of the board takes out the beastman with a salvo of Havoc Launcher fire. Nice. Meanwhile, the Tormentors open up on the Havocs and overcharge again, killing 2 of them, but this time our hazardous saves are passed. Lucius.
No.
Over Lucius, he's got fights first, he has to. So, the Blade of the Lair into Abaddon, who is a character. I'm hitting on 2s.
Ay.
I hit with everything anyway.
It's a worthy adversary for old Lucius.
I'm wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
Lucius has no doubt been looking forward to this. I re-roll because you're a character.
Okay.
Okay, 4 wounds.
Parry. 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh no, you failed 2.
No, I'm going to spend
That
a
is
CP.
6 damage.
I'm spending a CP.
But you've only got 2 wounds left.
I got 3 wounds left. What's his damage?
3.
Oh, but I don't spend the CP. He is run through.
Lucius beheads Abaddon.
Oh no, I need that head.
Terminator's next. Into your Forge Fiends, sir.
Nice.
Power Fists first.
Fists ahoy.
Okay. A few hits. 5 to wound though. It's the tricky part.
It is a little bit tricky.
Well, apparently not.
They're feeling empowered.
That's 4 wounds. You've used your...
Spend a CP of Contemptuous Disregard.
Okay, so 4 up saves. 4 wounds. Well,
I said
that's 8 damage.
Contemptuous Disregard.
And then the Chain Fist does hit you twice. Anti-vehicle 3. Wounds you once. This could kill you if you fail. You do not fail. You're alive on 1 wound.
Game on, baby.
Finally, Eddie, making combat with the sorcerer, lifts up his axe of a guitar and takes off the head of the sorcerer, despite not actually having any AP. Well, that concludes my turn.
Yeah, another good one.
Killing the sorcerer, I did get overwhelming force for 3. Only 3 though, because I haven't killed another unit on an objective. I have got engage on all fronts as far as I can tell for 2, because I've got 3 quarters here. So I've got 2 and 3 equals 5.
Very nice.
That's the end of my turn.
Well, it would be.
It's your turn.
I've not got many Black Legions left, have I? Yes, I think based on what's left on the board, because my Abaddon's gone now, I've got the Havocs, 2 Raptors, and that's it.
And a Forge Fiend in combat.
And a Forge Fiend in combat.
No cartridges in a pear tree.
That is sadly very beleaguered and
One wound.
can't shoot those Terminators. So you'd fight me next turn and that would be dead. And then I can't. There's nothing I can do. You've Emperor's Children'd me.
Are you suggesting that you're conceding?
Yes. Well played. Very
Pleasure.
good.
Thank
That was
you.
nice. That was fun. It was nice to see the Emperor's Children and what they do. That was very cool.
Interesting, isn't
The
it?
rush at the beginning is incredibly overwhelming.
They're really fast.
Yeah.
They're really fast, and the fact you can't sort of pin them down in combat, I can't fall back and target the unit that I was in combat with, but then being able to like just leave a Baden and then going for your Forge Fiend.
Yeah.
The Terminator's a good example.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're slippery, conniving, Slaneshi,
Well,
noisy people.
They can zip up really nicely. Then when you try and approach them, you've then got the ability just to move back 6.
Yeah. Right.
So you can go quite far and then be relatively comfortable that you're not going to get countercharged straight away.
Right.
So it then sort of removes options you've got when you're facing them. But yeah, when they come at the beginning and the Rhinos and being able to advance and then get out and then shoot with the Noise Marines, it's wild.
And this isn't even the best attachment as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Watch the review for what I think. My takeaways, Lucius, terrifying. Really, really good.
Yeah.
Noise Marines, horrifically good.
Yeah.
Especially with a cacophonist in.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that, guys. We've got another battle report coming this Tuesday. On demand, as I've said, where I'll be running a Land Raider and some demons with the Emperor's Children, plus a painting tutorial, plus plenty more Emperor's Children battle reports coming very, very soon.
And the review is out right now. Full Codex review.
Yeah. I've been Lawrence, you've been Beard, and our Servo Skull has been Ed.
Bibbidi bop.
We'll see you in another battle report very, very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.